Even though there was an update yesterday, Epic is still not releasing patch notes, probably because they're salty about data miners who always leak their shit before they get to control the message about it. So they're basically just telling the community to have people that are already looking at the code itself figure out what's been changed since the last time and then just tell everybody that way. However, there are some indications on the Trello board of bugs that have been fixed, like the auto weapon pickup option regarding the bandage bazooka when there's only one slot available, so it inevitably drops the item that you don't want it to. But says nothing about new features like adding an altitude indicator on the HUD, the ability to add nicknames to your friends list, or changing the RPGs over to pumpkin launchers, which means it's Halloween time for Fortnite again, where we get to debate the veracity of Epic trying to cash in on a skin that used to be rare because it was first released back when the game was utter shite in 2017 when nobody played it, and renders accounts sold on the secondhand market void of any resale value. It also marks the return of Fortnitemares, running from yesterday the 29th until Monday November 4th, with holiday-themed decorations around the map that don't culturally appropriate, a cryptic curse cosmetic bundle, the return of the Combine along with other new creative community modes, and of course, since Epic keeps trying to get Battle Royale players interested in a Horde Save the World mode to justify spending development resources on something that's not as profitable, there's a new limited time mode to battle the Storm King again. But the amount of XP that you can get for farming AI leads to easy leveling, and that's probably enough to get people off of their ass because of how slow ranking up is. Because everybody needs a carrot to dangle in order to be invested in actually playing a game nowadays. And of course, there are bundles of challenges for each of the things that I just mentioned. The Fortnitemares challenges consist of 3 for the Storm King limited time mode, including getting a win against the AI boss to get the Storm CL Victory Umbrella, dealing 10,000 damage to boss weak points for the King's Wrath Spray, and revving 3 teammates like a car engine when they inevitably get down by the Storm King's Bad Breath for an emoticon. The other 3 challenges can be completed by playing the normal Battle Royale mode, with leaping from a hideout within 20 meters of an enemy, because jump scares are the only thing that games can do correctly when it comes to horror, destroying 5 pieces of haunted furniture which are scattered in houses throughout the map, so pickaxe a floating dresser, and searching a chest in a haunted forest, which is Weeping Woods, a spooky farm, which is in Frenzy Farms, and a ghost town, which is northwest of Steamy Stacks by the water. Complete all of the challenges to get this loading screen here, a shittier version of the Addams Family poster, which would have been a pretty easy crossover, but Epic has been losing so much money that it probably wasn't deemed profitable for that movie's marketing campaign. To encourage players to get in on the other creative community modes, there's a Creative Curse set of challenges, whereby you'll need to play all of the featured game modes: Gunfight, a round-based 2v2 mode; Mansion of Power, that is a free-for-all with first to 5 eliminations in a row wins, but deaths will reset your counter; and Retribution, which is a 10-round Horde-style mode where you can buy items from vending machines to help you get a high score. The 3 Gunfight-specific challenges to reward the Phantom style for the backboard back bling include eliminating 7 players, dealing 500 damage with assault rifles, which is easy unless you're playing the fucking game wrong, and dealing 300 damage with sniper rifles or pistols, and considering that the higher end ones are better than some of the SMGs, go with the latter instead of the former. The 3 Mansion of Power specific challenges to earn the Chaos Agent style for the backboard are Siphon 250 health and or shield from player eliminations, killing 10 players, and bouncing on 25 ghost vents. For Retribution, the 3 challenges to earn the Ghoul Trooper backboard style, not the skin, so put your pitchforks down, are eliminating 200 fiends, collecting 500 resources, and purchase 3 items from vending machines. The non-specific any featured island challenges to round out the set include collecting 15 pumpkin coins, dealing 100,000 damage to fiends, and eliminating 4 different types of fiends, along with playing 5 different islands or limited time modes to get the Spreading Chaos Spray, and collecting the final boss room pumpkin in the Infernum featured island to grab the Teeth style backboard. If you manage to do all of these different tasks, you'll get the Skull Trooper style for the backboard, which at least somewhat settles the debate from earlier. Sticking with the creative challenges, if you do have access to your parents' credit card to purchase the Cryptic Curse bundle, you'll get access to Wrath style challenges that include some overlaps from the previous set, including dealing 10,000 damage to fiends, 50 fiend eliminations, collecting 50 pumpkins, and playing 3 different creative matches to get all of the styles. More on challenges, the overall Chapter 2 Season 1 mission called Alter Ego had its set of challenges leaked, and some of the stages are the obligatory reach X tier in the battle pass or complete N number of missions, but there are some others like catching a fish, wearing the Turk outfit at tier 1 of the battle pass to unlock the Riptide style, going to the highest mountain with the Journey outfit unlocked at tier 1, which is a big fuck off orange flag located on Mount K by the weather station landmark shown on the map on screen here, directly east of Misty Meadows to get the Hazard style. Enter a Slurp Vat by breaking the top of one of the canisters located in the biggest building in Slurpy Swamp with the Ripley skin from Battle Pass tier 20 to unlock the Sludge style. Healing a teammate with a bandage bazooka while wearing the Remedy skin unlocked the tier 40 to get the Toxin style. Sinking the 8-ball at the giant pool table, which I don't know where this is, is, or if it's even been added to the game yet. Let me know down below if you've seen one, but you'll need the 8-ball skin at tier 60 to unlock the scratch style, spraying one billboard, of which there are a few in Sweaty Sands, with the cameo skin from tier 80 to grant you the chic style, and finally a mystery skin that requires us to collect the Fortnite letters hidden in loading screens, and more on those in a bit. But we'll need to search the back bling in week 8's loading screen, which we don't know what the fuck it is yet, and then it says do the thing wearing the Bane outfit, which is as generic as possible, and it might mean that's the name of the skin, or it's just a placeholder for now. Then there's also the unfused challenges for the tier 100 skin of the battle pass that are split into 2 different sets of 4 to unlock both styles, with the first set for those that help others because they can't help themselves, like finishing top 5 in duos or squads, so to those that are hashtag forever alone, carrying a teammate out of the storm, both reviving and rebooting a teammate, and assisting teammates with eliminations in different matches, with the other set being more lone wolf oriented, destroying opposing player buildings, finishing top 10 in solos, yeet an opponent and deal some fall damage, and eliminating opponents in different matches. Are you sick of the items on a honey-do list like an overwhelmed husband? Well, we're not done just yet, as there are 3 more weeks of leaked missions that have been data mined with the latest update. Starting tomorrow, October 31st, the Dockyard Deal missions will go live, and get ready to head to the boat version of Dusty Depot, as they are getting 3 kills at Pleasant Park or Dirty Docks, searching 7 chests at Dirty Docks or Salty Springs, dealing 250 damage with a sniper rifle to enemies, dealing any amount of damage to opponents by shooting explosive gas pumps, which will be even more annoying than the fall damage one from last season, dealing 1000 damage to enemy structures with explosive weapons, because fuck building in a game that has the mechanic to separate itself from others, right? 2 explosive weapon eliminations to really drive the boom home, dealing 250 damage to opponents from above, landing at Weepy Woods, Lazy Lake, and Pleasant Park, visiting 3 landmarks, the boat launch on the snowy hill southwest of Misty Meadows, Coral Cave on the most northeast island near Sweaty Sands, and Flopper Pond that is directly in between Holly Hedges and Salty Springs, all of which can be located on the map shown on screen here in case you don't have any more gray on your map. And jumping through 3 flaming rings with a motorboat, one of which is easy enough since it's at that boat launch watermark that I already mentioned. Then 3 are over by Slurpy Swamp, 1 east by the dam, 1 west, and 1 south of the name location. Another where the tributaries, yeah, I know that's a sick fucking word, isn't it, come to a 4-way cross with a small island in the middle southeast of Frenzy Farm, and finally 2 more in waterfalls by Lazy Lake, 1 southwest of the named location and the other one northwest of the named location. Complete 8 of these to get this loading screen here that is the neo-noir aesthetic of the week 3 loading screen from the past season, but this time at Dirty Docks, which is where you can find the letter T atop of the crane, so head on over to that spot in order to claim the letter. Week 5 starting on November 7th will bring the lowdown challenges of dealing 500 damage to opponents while riding in a motorboat, getting 3 AR eliminations, bringing a teammate to life like an Evanescence song in 3 different games, searching ammo boxes in 7 different name locations, healing teammates for 200 points with the bandage bazooka, 3 kills at Craggy Cliffs or Salty Springs, rebooting a teammate, 7 elimination assists, and finally both searching 7 chests at and visiting 5 different EGO outposts, most of which are found around Retail Row, but the map shown on screen here covers where those spots are. Complete 8 of these tasks to unlock this loading screen here, which seems like one of those superhero trailer stills where you get a coming of age moment, but there's an end in the back corner of the loading screen. However, I'm not quite sure where this hangar is located. Let me know down in the comments if you think you have an idea. Then week 6 starts on November 14th, and the challenges are a lot more placeholder in nature, with 3 eliminations while at 50 or less health, dealing 500 damage with shotguns, hopefully they'll get around to fixing the pump before this point, gaining health with a small fry flopper and slurp fish you can obtain by using the fishing rod, 3 kills with pistols, searching 7 chests in the forest, which I'm assuming is just Weeping Woods, 3 eliminations at said location or Retail Row, dancing at the Pipe Man, which is a landmark south of Misty Meadows, Hey Man, which is a landmark southwest of Frenzy Farms, and Timber Tent, which is between Sweaty Sands and Holly Hedges, gaining shields with a mushroom shield, potion, and slurp, then something related to diving and jumping, yes, that's literally what it says, and healing a teammate with a bandage gun within 5 seconds of them taking damage, which is either the bandage bazooka that they just didn't get around to fixing the placeholder for, or perhaps it's another new item that's similar in functionality, although I'm probably betting on the former than the latter. The loading screen hasn't yet been revealed, but similar to the other weekly challenges, you're going to have to search for a hidden letter I, and we already know that it's going to be in Weeping Woods somewhere. Also in leaks are new cosmetic items that for sure will be available in the item shop soon enough, with this Deadeye outfit that looks like an even better version of the Wrath that you need, of course, to spend more money on instead of just unlocking it via completing a challenge, with the Second Sight back bling, the newest additions to the Arcane set with the Hemlock Witch in 2019 skin, skin, Witchia, not Wichita, sorry Kansas, pickaxe, Bag of Shadows back bling, and Witchy wrap. The Woodsy set comes with the Bush Ranger skin, now that Epic has removed that legendary item from Chapter 2, Honey Hitter's pickaxe, and Buzzy Bag back bling. The Street Spirit set with the Riley outfit, Ghostly back bling, and Wild X wrap. The Fathoms Deep set with the Trench Raider skin, Depth Charger pickaxe, and Torpedo Tank back bling to make this seem like every fracker's favorite hero. The Aquamarine set, 2 words not one, with Wake Rider and Surf Rider outfits, Piranhas and Dual Fillet harvesting tools, and Wave Fuel and Shortwave back blings, along with the Wetsuit wrap. The Armory Bag back bling will fit into the Tropic Trooper set, which basically says, yo dog, can I get a backpack with those bullets? Now onto items that aren't fitting into a set. There's the Spectral Scythe pickaxe, Dead Wave, Octo, Stitchy, and Ultra Sour wraps with the Witchcraft emote to get you, my little pretty, and Fright Funk emote that's much better than I'd dance if I was scared shitless. Lastly, in leaked items, there's a harpoon gun with a description reading, pulls enemies to you and deals damage, which you could already do the former with the fishing rod if you happen to catch on to somebody, but maybe that's not an intended behavior with this item. Thus, they're going to eventually introduce this one to entice players to use it over something that can already drag both players and get cool shit from the water. We'll have to wait and see if this Scorpion from Mortal Kombat get over here ripoff is going to make it into the game, or if it's just an eventual replacer for the rod. Anyways, what do you think about the Fortnitemares event and all the leaked info I got for you today? I've been the Schwantz27, out like Trey Turner in the base path. Until next time.